Well, welcome back, and let us continue the Krishnavatara next episode. And we saw the Bala Leela of Krishna, and I think one of the episode, the magazine is missing, but still it should not be a problem. We can continue, and mainly we are interested in knowing so many things, words, verbs, forms like that. We learned that also along with that, and that break up that one episode should not cause a problem. I hope so. Prajabhihi niveditam kumbhaka goshtha jatanam drishta vrishabhanam akaryam shrutva mithiladhipatihi kumbhakam swasamipam ahuya. Okay, so that Bala portion is over and Krishna has become now youthful. Okay, Prajabhihi niveditam kumbhaka goshtha. Goshtha means the shed. Jatanam means born from that shed. The shed name is Kumbhaka. Kumbhaka Goshta Jatanam Drishta Vrishabhanam. That arrogant bulls. It was complained, Akaryam means their disturbance, Shrutva, having heard by the citizens. Prajabhihi Niveditam, informed by the citizens. Mithila Adhipatihi, the king of Mithila, Kumbhakam Swasamipam Ahuya, calling Kumbhaka to him, Bhavataha Vrishabhaha Pratidinam api Akaryani Kurvantaha Santi iti Nagarikaha Nivedayanti. Every day your bulls are, creating some trouble like that. Akaryam means na karyam akaryam. That which is not to be done. That is akaryam. Karyam means something ought to be done. So the bulls are doing that disturbance. Tesham nigrahanam bhavata kartavyam. And control of them is to be done by you. Bhavataha tu dhanabalam janabalam cha asti eva. And of you have wealth and the strength also. Ataha yetat kashtayana bhavet. So it won't be difficult. Kashtayana bhavet. Kashtaya is chaturthi ekavachana. Nigrahanam sarvathana shakyam chet. If it is not at all possible to control those bulls, te aranyam pratima preshaniyaha. They are to be sent at least to the forest. Iti kathorasvarena adishtavan. Like that the king ordered in strong voice. Tathaiva karishyami mahaprabho iti uktva kumbhakaha chintakulaha eva griham pratyagatavan. So he said to the king, yeah, I will do that way only, as told by you. That is the meaning. Like that, worried, he came back to his home. Kintu kaha upayaha ashrayaniyaha iti sahana janati. But what solution, what idea, what plan is to be done? Ashraya means a refuge, shelter, to take under the which idea I should take under. See, that is what I say. In Sanskrit, direct translation in many places we cannot do. Kaha upayaha ashrayaniyaha. Ashraya means to take shelter under something. So, under which idea I should take shelter, like that, he was not knowing. Then he was not knowing what to do. This is very simple English. So, that upaya means you are taking help of some idea. So, kaha upayaha ashrayaniyaha iti saha na janati. Kumbhakaha na janati. Tesham, okay, it is not trisha, dripta. Dripta vrishabhanam nigrahena. So, here it is written drishta. It is not drishta. It is dripta vrishabhanam nigrahena. Udyuktaha bahavaha vranitaha. Whomsoever tried to control those arrogant bulls, many of them got injured. Kechana mritaha cha santi. And some people died also. Iti varta sarvatra prasrita asti. And this news spread everywhere. Ataha ananyopayaha kumbhakaha udghoshitavan. Yat yaha etane dripta vrishabane nigrahishyati tasmai swaputri Niladevi diyate iti. So, without any option, no other go. Ananya upayaha, no other go. Kumbhaka announced that whomsoever controls this Dripta Rishabha, arrogant bulls, my daughter Neela Devi. Neela Devi is the princess like, because they are all in small area, they are like a king. Diyate, Neela Devi will be given in marriage, like that. Yetam vartam shrutva bahubhyaha deshebhyaha bahavaha veeraha shuraha cha gopayuvakaha vrishabhaihi saha yuddhartam agatavantaha. Having heard this announcement from many different countries, the cowboys and others also, they came to control that bulls. Gavam madhye sancharatam rishabhanam nigrahena kova kleshaha iti tesham vicharaha asit. They thought, what is the problem in controlling the bulls which is going in the among cows, like that, because they were not knowing. Actually, these bulls are the Kalanemi's son who were killed by that Kamsa in the Janma as an individual Shishu, like that earlier we saw. The same people, they reborn as these cows, like that. Paramasundari Neela Devi Parinetavya iti Asha Aparatra. So at one side they thought, what is the difficulty in controlling these bulls which were going along with the cows? And they had another thinking. And the very beautiful Neela Devi is to be married, like that. Evam agataha sarve veeraha iti tu satyameva. Evam agataha sarve. Like this, all the people thinking like that, whomsoever came, they all veeraha iti tu satyameva. They are all brave people like that, it is true only. Yete grame sancharantaha sa pratapadi vishaye sarvatra udghoshitavantaha. So they were going around the village and they were proclaiming about their achievements. Ekaha vadati, one fellow says, Shringam samyak grahitam chet tesham vrishabhanam nigrahanam kshanamatrasya karyam. If we hold the horns of the bull strongly, then in a second we can control that bull, like that. Aparaha vadati, another person says, Marmasthale prahritya nasarandre dridham grahitavyam iti. Marmasthala means some important weak spots on the body and critical spots. It's not weak spot. We say weak spot, but they are the critical spot on the body. If at that junction, if we do some hitting, then the prana goes, the life goes. So somebody says, marmasthale prahritya, hitting at that critical points, nasarandre dridham grahitavyam, and the nostrils are to be held very strongly. Anyaha vadati, some other person says, te sarve vrishabhaha api yugapatyeva yuddhartam agachantu nama. Let it come all together, no problem. Aham kshanamatrena jitva jayam udghoshayishyami. In minutes I will win and I will declare my winning. Evam te swa pratapatishaya vishaye. So in their exemplary qualities of their own achievements, vikhattane shuraha eva asan. And they were brave in telling about their achievements of their own. But etat samaye eva nandasya samipam kumbhakena dutaha preshitaha asi. So at this time, the Nanda, where Krishna is being brought, Nanda Yashoda is like parents for Krishna. So Samipam Kumbhakena Dutaha Preshitaha Asi. So some messenger was sent by Kumbhaka to Nandas also. Saha Dindima Ghosha Vartam Nivedya Rajakumari Parinaya Vartamapi Shravitavan. And he told about the announcement and regarding the marriage of the princess also. Evam Vivaha Mahotsavam Drashtum Nandaha Yashoda Yetam Vivaha Mahotsavam Drashtum Nandaha Yashoda Krishnaha Balaramaha Itare Kechana Vrindavana Vasinaha Gopa Pramukhaha cha Kumbhaka Griham Pratiprastitavantaha. So hearing this, Nanda, Yashoda and Krishna, Balarama and some chiefs of that Vrindavana Vasi, those who are staying in Vrindavana, all came to Kumbhaka's house. Kumbhakaha Bhaginim Avuttam cha Swagati Kritya Antaha Nitavan. So Kumbhaka's sister is Yashoda. So Bhaginim Avuttam is the brother-in-law. He welcomed and took to home Kumbhakasya Patni Dharmada Devi Yashodam Swagati Kritavati. And Kumbhaka's wife Dharmada Devi also welcomed Yashoda. Kumbhakasya Putraha Shri Dhamaha Krishna Balaramo Pritya Alingya Tayohu Upaveshanartam Pitam Aniya Stapitavan. And Kumbhaka's son Shri Dhamaha, he brought some chairs for Krishna and Balarama for to sit. Sarve Santoshena Payasadikam Svikurvantaha Yateshtam Bhojanam Kritavantaha. So they all took payasa, the sweet Indian dish, and they also had enough food. Krishnasya Agamana Vartam Shrutavatam Drupta Vrishabhanam Duštakaryani Nitaram Pravrdhani. So hearing that Krishna came, these bulls started behaving more indifferently. They Te Dhenuhu Shringaihi Prastum Bhitavantaha. They kicked the cows with their horns. Anyane Vrishabhana Adaha Patayitva Kumbhakasya Grihasamipam Eva Agatavantaha. Those bulls, making the other bulls to fall, they came near the Kumbhaka's house. Pranganam Pravishya Gurghurayamanaha Khuraihi Bhumim Pratadya Dhulim Utpadya Attahasam Kurvantaha Ghatadini Patrani Churni Kritavantaha. Okay. Pranganam means that fort, front yard. Pravishya, entering the Kumbhaka's house, that front yard, Gurghurayamanaha means staring very fiercely. Khuraihi Bhumim Pratadya means the hoofs of that bulls, with that they were digging the ground. Dhulim Utpadya, creating dust. Attahasam Kurvantaha, creating so much noise and trouble. Ghatadini Patrani Churni Kritavantaha. They broken and made into pieces different vessels and parts. Bhittihi Shringaihi Ghatyantaha, hitting the wall with their horns. Mrittikaha Patitavantaha. And they made the sands in the wall to fall down. Vitanam Patayitva Shakatam Bhajitavantaha. Vitanam means normally in that areas they may have some grains and other things, some heap of grains and all, and some bags available in some bullock cart. Patayitva, making it to fall. Shakatam Bhajitavantaha, and they broken the carts also. Striyaha Balaha cha Grihasya Antaha eva Sthitva Kolahalam Kritavantaha. Ladies and children staying in the house, they started making noise and crying. vividha deshebhyah samagataah gopaah kutrapi niliya sthitavantaha. And the cowboys who came from different places, they hidden themselves and they stayed hiding themselves. Ratrikalaha asit ityatah tesham vrishabhanam duštakaryam sthagayitum kopina shaktavan. Because it was night, nobody was capable of stopping the behavior of those the stray bulls. Okay, you can see in the picture the bulls, they were making so much disturbance. Pratahkalaha jataha. It became morning. Kumbhakaha gopakane sammelitavan. And he made all the cowboys to assemble. Abharanadibihi alankritam putrim aniya. Bringing the daughter decorated with so many dress and jewels. Purataha stapayitva, placing in front of them. Viradhiviraha gopa kumaraha. O cowboys who are very brave, hyaha ratra bhavatbihi drishtam yat te vrishabhaha kidrishaha iti. Yesterday night it was seen by you all. What is the type of those bulls? Yate dushtaha vrishabhaha madagajaha iva kruddhasimhaha iva vyavaharanti. These bulls behave like angered lion and this intoxicated elephant. Yetesham nigrahane kritaha sarve prayatnaha vifalaha jataha. All the attempts made to control these bulls, they became unsuccessful. Rajaknya asti yatte yete nigrahaniyaha iti. It is the order of the king that they are to be controlled. Etadartham eva bhavataha sarvan sammelitavan asmi. For that only I brought all of you here. Bhavatso yaha tan nigrahitum samartaha bhavati saha kidrishaha va bhavatu nama tasmai mama putrim dasyami. Amongst you who controls this bulls, whomsoever he may be, whatever may be the type, kula, gotra, everything, for him I will give my daughter. Ataha bhavantaha ekaikashaha prayatnam kartum arhanti. So all of you one by one you can make your attempts. Try. Gopakumaraha idanim sandehe patitaha. And the cowboys who came, they are doubtful now. Rajakumarim Niladevim Pashyantaha te ekatra utsaham prapnuvanti. But by looking at that Princess Niladevi, they get some spirit of fighting. Aparatra vrishabhanam duštacheshtam smarantaha bhitim abhi anubhavanti. But on the other hand, looking at the acts, how the cows, these bulls behaved, they felt fear also. Ataha kumbhakasya vachanam shrutvapi sarve maunena upavishtavantaha. So listening to the word of Kumbhaka also, everybody stayed silent. Tada Nandasya bandhuhu ghoshavane utthaya. Then one of the relation of this Nanda, whose name is Ghoshavane, yatane vrishabhane api nigrahitum yadi nashaknuyam tarhi mama parakramena kim va prayojanam. If I am unable to control these bulls, then what is the use of my valor and bravery? Kshanabhyantare etane ekaikashaha jitva marayishyami. In seconds, one by one, I will win and kill this. Iti abhimanena vadan. So, saying or proclaiming with his own belief, bhujau asphalayan. So, spreading his, shaking his shoulders, darpena vrishabhanam samipam gatavan. So, with pride, he proudly he went near the bulls. Etat drishtva bhitaha janaha bhittinam prishtataha vatayananam parshve vrikshanam uparicha stitva kim pravartate iti kutuhalena drashtum arabdhavantaha. So seeing this, the feared people, somebody they stood behind the wall, somebody climbed on the tree, and somebody hidden behind the windows, and all started excitingly what is going to happen, like that. Ghoshavani ekasya vrishabasya murdhni balena taditavan. He hit on the face of one of the bull, that Ghoshavan. Prekshakaha ekasvarena harshodgaram kritavantaha. Harshaha means santoshaha. Udgaram I said earlier many a times. Immediately you say something when something happens without your control. So when he hit at one of the bull and the bull got somewhat shaken up, all people shouted, win, win, like that, something. They say, come on, like that. In a fight, what the people say, that is called Harshodgaram. Aparekshane, on the very next moment, te sapta api vrishabhaha yugapatyeva tasya upari akramanam kritavantaha. So all that 7 bulls simultaneously, yugapat means simultaneously, they attacked on this Ghoshavan. Sacha pradeshaha samagrataya dhulimayaha kolahala purnascha jataha. And that place became totally dusty and full of noise and other things. Yatat drishyam drishtva Krishnaha Balaramam uktavan. Having seen this, Krishna told to Balarama, Agraja yetena vrishabhaha. Oh elder brother, they are not actually bulls. Ghoshavata kimartham atyutsaha pradarshitaha iti na jane. By this Ghoshava, why this extra spirit he has shown, like that I don't know. Tasya maranakalaha sannihitaha, and his antimakshana agataha, means his last moment of life have come. Vrishabhaha tu mrityuswarupinaha iti. Vrishabhas are, they are sakshat like Yamaraja, mrityuswarupinaha. They are like death. Yavat Krishnasya vachanam purnitaha na samaptam, purnataha na samaptam. As long as when Krishna was talking, while he was talking with his brother, and his words were not completed, tatah purvameva te vrishabhaha ghoshavantam shringaihi prastumbhya bhumau patayitva khuraihi mardayitva dure kshiptavantaha. So before the completion of his words, all the bulls that attacked him, hitting him with their horns, and khuraihi means that hooves, hitting by the hooves, mardayitva, and it's like destroying. Mardayitva means like what to say for that. By the hooves they hit on that Ghoshavan, dure kshiptavantaha, and throw him out. Prekshakaha uchaihi hakakaram kritavantaha. So this hakakaram means ha hanta, like that, oh alas, oh my God, that is called hahakaram. This is said out of grief. Hahakaram is not out of santosha, it is out of grief. That what we say, when some accident happens, we say ha hanta, oh my God, alas, like that. Ghoshavataha pranane pitavantaha vrishabhaha idanim itara gopanam upari akramanam kritavantaha. Ghoshavataha prananu pitavantaha vrishabhaha. The bulls which drank the life of Ghoshavan means Ghoshavan's pranam pitavantaha means they drank the life, means the killed, that is the meaning. But it is the expression in Sanskrit. Idanim, now the bulls which already killed Ghoshavan, now they started attacking other cowboys. Shringaihi prastumbhantaha khuraihi dhulim utpadayantaha dantaihi dashantaha cha sarvatra sancharitavantaha. So hitting with the horns and hoofs and making so much dust and all, and hitting by their mouth, they were wandering here and there. Gopa Viraha Pranarakshanaashaya Itastataha Dhavitavantaha. And all the cowboys, that's brave cowboys, they want to save their life and they ran here and there. Tada Krishnaha Balaramam Muktavan. Then Krishna told to Balarama, Yete Vastutaha Vrishabhaha na ititu nishchitam yeva. They are actually not bulls. That is very true only. Vrishabhanam yetadrisham samartyam na bhavati. There is this capacity, like this capacity is not there in bull. Idanim maya eva karya pravrittena bhavyam. Now I have to only act like that. Karya pravrittena means in that job, bhavyam, I have to only act now. Anyatha paristitihi vishamatam gachet. Otherwise, the situation may turn into further worrisome. Gopakulasya manaha dhulisat bhavetcha. And moreover, the cowboy families, the respect also, it will be mixed with dust, like this. Anantaram katim badhva. So tying his kati means waist. So he made his waist strong. Vrishabhanam nigrahanartam agre gatavancha. And to control that Vrishabhas, bulls, he went forward. Vrishabhanam samipam gachantam Krishnam drishtuva. Seeing that Krishna, who is going near to these horrific bulls, ferocious and very horrific, Nandaha Yashoda cha uchaihi akrantanam kritavantav. His father Nanda and Yashoda, the upbringing father and mother, they started crying loudly. Ha hanta Krishna agre ma gacchatu. Oh alas Krishna, oh my God, don't go forward, like that. Kopi Krishnam yatasmat prayatnat nivarayatu boho. Someone please stop him, like that. They started crying. Kopena mushtim badhva agachantam Krishnam drishtavantaha te vrishabhaha. Those bulls saw the Krishna who is coming angrily with his fist tied. Purva janmanaha shatrum drishtavatam tesham kopaha nitaram pravriddaha. And the enemy in the earlier birth, like that, the bulls saw Krishna with so much anger. Ataha, and that anger further grown, pravriddaha, further grown. Ataha te yugapateva Krishnasya upari akramanam kritavantaha. So simultaneously those bulls attacked on Krishna. Krishnaha hastena tesha mukheshu taditavan. So he hit with his fist on the face of those bulls. Shringam grahitva nodayan tani itastataha apasaritavan. Catching hold of the horns of the bull and pushing, he driven away the bulls here and there. Pucha grahana purvakam tan choditavan. And holding the tail of those bulls, he pulled, means he created the pain. Prishta bhage mushtiya tadayan tan kopitavan. And hitting at the back part of the body of these bulls, he created the anger. Evam Krishnaha prekshakanam ascharya Ascharyam Janayan Kinchit Kalam Yapitavan. Like this, sometime Krishna played with those bulls, and all the audience, they were wondered about this. Vrishabhanam Padatvayam Grahitva Tan Brahmayan Swayamapi Kinchit Kalam Bhramtavan. He took the bulls by their feet and swirled, and he also swirled for some time. Yetam Lilam Liladevyaaha Pashyanti Asi. And all these acts were seen by Liladevi also. Sa Premna Lajjaya cha Krishnam Katakshena Pashyati. She looks with love and shyness. Through her side look, she saw Krishna. etat Krishnaha api lakshitavan. And Krishna also saw that Lilavati is looking at him. Navotsaham praptavan cha. And he got a new spirit in his body. Ante Krishnaha etam leelam samapayitum icchan balavata mushti praharena saptanam vrishabhanam api murdhabhangam kritavan. Okay. Ante, in the end, Krishnaha etam leelam samapayatum. To finish this play, icchan, feeling so. Balavata mushti praharena, with strong hitting by his fist. Saptanam vrishabhanam api, of all the 7 bulls, murdhabhangam kritavan. He broken their faces. Te raktam udvavantaha, udvamantaha, means vomiting blood. Bhumau patitavantaha, they fallen on the ground. Evam kalane mehe putranam jivana katha samapta abhava. Okay, so like this the next janma of the Kalanema's sons that got ended. So you can see that the marriage they have done as per the word, she Leela Devi is given to Krishna, like that. Nandaha Yashoda cha agre agatya Krishnam alingitavantau. Nanda and Yashoda, the parents, they came forward and hugged his son, their son. Kumbakaha Liladevyaaha hastam swahastena grahitva tam Krishnasya samipam aniya Krishnasya hasse tasyaha hastam stapayitva yesha vijayavaduhu bhavadiya. So the Kumbhaka bringing Neela Devi with him, holding her hand, tam Krishnasya samipam aniya, bringing her to Krishna, Krishnasya haste tasyaha hastam stapayitva, placing the hands of Leela in the hands of Krishna, and told, yesha vijaya vaduh bhavadiya. This bride, the victory bride, is yours only. Vaduhu means bride. Vijaya Vaduhu means sometimes we have that feeling in India. In many parts of the country for a very long period, they have feeling. When some children born and if they get some good news or something good happens, they think it's because of the child. Similarly, if some marriage is done and because of that some good thing happens in business or something means some welfare activity goes on, then they say it is because of the luck of that daughter-in-law coming home, like that. So similarly he says, Vijaya Vaduhu, this Lilavati caused that Vijaya for you, like that. So she is known as Vijaya Vaduhu. She brought victory to you, like that. It is Bhavadiya, she is yours. Bhavataha parakramena santushtasya mama etat upayanam iti. And this is my reward for the happiness I have because of your this heroic act. Anantaram saha Krishnaya vastra abharanadini datva nandaya yashodayai cha mangalavastuni datva uktavan. Then he gave so much jewels and all, jewels dress to Krishna and mangalavastuni and auspicious things he gave to Yashoda and Nanda, and told, Bhavataha putraha asamana shuraha. Samana means ordinary. Asamana means extraordinary. Shuraha means brave person. Tasya dayaya asmakam upari agata vipatte apagata. Because of his mercy, the problem came on us, it went away. Asmakam manaha rakshitaha cha. And our respect is also protected. Itah param vayam nischintataya sthatum shaknumaha. Hereafter we can stay here without any worry. Liladevyaaha sahasram gavaha yautaka rupena preshayishyami. Along with Neela Devi, 1,000 cows I will send as a dowry form. Yautaka means dowry, we saw in some other story. Etat bhavatbihi kripaya anumantavyam iti. This is to be permitted by you people. Tada Nandaha Muttavan. Then Nanda told, Kim vadati bhavan, what are you saying? Mama samipe eva asankhyaha gavaha santi. With me already innumerable cows are there. Krishnasya janmanantaram abhivardhamanayaha gosampattehe ganana eva nasti. After the birth of Krishna, the flourishing of this gosampattihi. Gosampattihi means the number of cows, cattle, what I have. Ganana eva nasti. Abhivardhamana. Vardhamana means growing. Abhivardhamana means well growing. This well growing, manifesting, multiplying, the gosampattihi, the cattle's count itself I cannot do. Grame kshira pravaha pravahati. In the village, the milk is flowing like river. Yatheshtam dhrita navanitadaya ghrita. Okay. Yadeshtam ghrita navanitadaya santi. As much of ghee and butter is available. Evam sthite bhavan sahasram gavaha preshayati ityasya kaha artaha. That being so, what is the meaning of you giving 1,000 cows? Vadvaha agamanena eva vayam santushtaha. We are happy by the brides coming only. Punaha gavam preshanam sarvatham astu. Again, sending all these cow in the dowry form is not at all required. So you don't do like that. He objected for that. Not as pride, but as already I am wealthy, why you are adding wealth to me like that? He said, Taddine asayam mahane utsavaha pravruttaha. Taddine asayam means till the evening. A means starting from. Akhantam means up to that neck, like that I said. Akhandam bojitavan. Abahuhu. Ajanu bahuhu. Up to knee the arms are. Asayam means up to evening. Mahan utsavaha pravruttaha. So the ceremony started till that evening. Anantara dine Nanda Yashoda Dadayaha Krishna Balaramadivihi saha Liladevyaaha saha Vrindavanam prati prastitavantaha. So on the next day, Nanda, Yashoda with Balarama and Krishna and Leela Devi, they started back to Vrindavana. Taihi saha Shri Dhamaha api gatava. So the Leela Devi's brother Shri Dhama also came along with his sister. Vrindavane dinani santoshene gachanti. And days passed by happily in the Vrindavana. Yuvakaha Krishnaha Pitambaram Dhrutva Shikhi Picham Shirasi Dhrutva Cha Venum Vadayan Sancharati. The young Krishna wearing a yellow dress and keeping the Shikhi Picham, the what is that called? The peacock's feathers keeping on his head. You can see here the peacock feather is on his head. He is in yellow dress. In the picture you can see. So everywhere he goes. Dhrutva, Shirasi Dhrutva cha Venum Vadayan. Playing flute everywhere he goes. Krishnaha yadyapi ekaha eva tathapi sarvatra Krishnaha eva drishyate. Even though Krishna is one, but everywhere people see Krishna only. Ekada Balaramaha Krishnaha cha Pasucharanartham Yamuna Nadit Pradesham Gatva Kasminchit Vatavrikshasya Adaha Upavishtavantav Astam. Once Krishna and Balarama to take the cows for grazing, they went near the river bank of Yamuna Nadi Pradesham, near that area. Kasyachit Vatavrikshasya Adaha Upavishtavantav Astam. They sat under that Vatavriksha tree, banyan tree. Anye gopaha kridayam magnaha asan. Other cowboys were they were engaged in playing. Tatsamaye Vamadevaha Bharatvajaha cha Tirthayatram kurvantau tatra agatavantau. At that time, Vamadevaha and Bharatvajaha, these two rishihi, they came after going to the holy places. Vishalam vatavriksham drishtva etasya mahatmyam kimapi syat iti bhavayantam pradakshina purvakam namaskritya tatrastan gopan prishtavantav. Seeing this very wide banyan tree, what should be the glory of this tree? Like that, they went around the tree and they saluted the tree and they asked the other cowboys about the Tatrastan Gopan Prishtavantav. They asked the cowboys there, Etasya Mahatmyam Kim iti, like that. What is the glory of this? Like that. Atra Snana Yogyaha Sarpakaradibihi Sahitaha Kopi Pradeshaha Astiva, like that. So they asked Balaha, oh boys, Atra Snana Yogyaha Sarpakaradibihi Rahitaha. I mean, not with Kopi Pradeshaha. Is there any location here to take bath which is not having snakes and other lives in that? Means that life-threatening jantus are not there. Tada ekaha gopaha bhuktavan. Then one cowboy told, Ahanna janami tam prichatu iti. I don't know, you ask him, like that. Gopaha anyam pradarshayati. Saha gopaha anyam pradarshayati. And the other cowboy shows to another cowboy. Like that. Evam vadantaha anyam pradarshyantaha te samayam yapayanti. Like that they said, I don't know, you ask him, I don't know, you ask him, and they spend the time. Yetat Krishnaha drishtavan. This Krishnasya saha sajjananam pidam asahamanaha tayoh samipam agatya vinayena namaskritya uktavan. So, unable to tolerate this type of behavior by the cowboys who are troubling these good people, he came to them and saluted them and told, Manyaha yete balaha karya vivekinaha na. These boys are, oh great people, these boys are manyaha, means respected people. These boys are not knowing what is to be done, what is not to be done, like that, wisdom they don't have. Balya chapalena te evam vyavaharanti. Because of that boyhood, they do this mistake. They behave like this. Kripaya anyatha na chintaniyam. Please don't take it otherwise. Snana yogyam pradesham aham pradarshayishyami. I will show you the place where you can take bath. Tatra snatva anuštadikam samapya atra agacchatam. After taking bath there and completing the other activities, please come here. Tat samaye atra dadhyannam siddham bhavishyati. When you come here at that time, dadhyannam means curd rice, siddham bhavishyati. It will be ready. Shakkara mishritam payasam api bhavishyati. And sweet added, shakkara means sugar. Sugar added payasam will also be ready. Sadhyaha bugdham dugdham. Okay, sadhyaha duktam kheeram panartham aneshyamaha. Immediately now I bring dugdham kheeram. Means both are milk only. Panartham I bring for drinking purpose. We will aneshyamaha, we will bring milk for drinking. Vayam anugrahyaha cha. And we are to be blessed by you. Aham Nandagopasya putraha. I am son of Nandagopaha. Krishnaha iti mama namaha. My name is Krishna. Yeshaha mama agrajaha Balaramaha. He is my elder brother Balarama. Gopakule etadrishau vinitau sajjanau cha etau katham jatau iti alochayantau tau munivarau kshanakalam netre nimilya jnanadrishtiya tayoh janma vrittantam jnatavantau. So those two rishis, they thought, how is it possible Gopakule etadrishau vinitau sajjanau cha? And like this very humble and good people, how they can get birth in this cowboy's family like that? Then thinking so, through their jnana drishti, through their wise eyes, they closed their eyes and they found the Janma Vrittantam. They came to know the birth story of these two people. Anantaram tau Krishna adya avam Adrishta balat bhavataha darshanam praptavantav. Today we too got your sight by our luck. Brahmadi devanam api agocharaha bhavane adya aprayatnena avayohu drishtipatham agataha. Even by Brahma and others who cannot see you, today by luck you came in our sight. Yetena avam janma sarthakam manyavahe. By this we too understand that we reached the purpose of our life. Yayohu putraha bhavane tau mata pitaro vastutaha api dhanyau. Whomsoever's parents' son you are, those parents are really dhanyau, means they are very dhanyau means a type of they are very blessed, like that. Bhavat darshanena eva avam nitaram santushtau. By your sight only we are very happy. Itah param kim bhojanena. What is the use of eating hereafter? Avam ativa triptau. We too are very satisfied. Itah param bhojanadikam na ichhavaha. We don't like to have any food and all hereafter. Iti muktva tataha nirgatavantau. Saying like that, both of them went. Ekada, another story. Once Krishnaha Yamunanadyaaha pravaham anusaran tire gachan bahuduram gatavan. Once Krishna, following the flow of the Yamuna Nadi, he went for a long distance. Evam gachan saha ekam vishalam hridam drishtavan. So when he went along with the flow of the water, means side by, in the river bank he was going, and he went for a long distance, and Vishalam Hradam Drishtavan. He saw a pool, a lake like, a very wide lake like he saw. Sacha Hradaha Samudraha iva Drishyate. And that lake looks like one sea. Tasya upari sarvada vashpam avritam drishyate. And on that pool, sarvada, always, bashpam avritam drishyate. Means on top of that lake, always a type of fumes, steaming fumes like that, it is seen. Tasya tire sthitaha vriksha lata gulmadayaha mlanaha shushkaha cha asan. And the trees and other burrows and lata means that what is creepers, they all were dried. Mlana means colorless, mean dull, and shushkaha, dried. They were like that. Kechana vrikshaha tu balarahityena patitaha santi api. And some of the trees not having strength, they fallen also. Taranganam agre sthitaha phenaha Krishnavarniyaha. Phena means that foam. Taranga means waves. The foam on the waves of that lake was black in color. Tat parisare pakshinaha kitaha va na drishyante. In that environment, there was no bird or insect seen. Kopi pashuhu api tatra na sancharati. And no animals move in that area. Akasmat tatra agataha pakshinaha hrade patanti. And accidentally came the birds, they fall in that lake. Evam patitaha pakshinaha kenachit krura janduna khadyate iva. And like this, whatever birds just fallen on the lake, it is eaten by some krura jantu, some ferocious animal. Etasmin hrade vastutaha kaliyaha nama ghoraha sarpaha nivasati. Actually, in this place, in this lake, Kaliyaha, in the name of Kaliyaha, some ferocious serpent lives there. Tasya mukhataha visha jwalaha nissaranti iti pratha shruyate. And from the mouth of that serpent, visha jwalaha, the fire of poison, comes out of that like that. It is well heard. Tasya kaliya sarpasya garudataha api bhayam nasti iti krishnena shrutam asit. And that kaliya sarpa, that serpent, is not having fear from Garuda, that eagle. Like that, it was heard by Krishna. Hradasya darshanena saha kaliya sarpasya ghoram swarupam uhitum shaktavan. By the condition of this lake and the surroundings, he understood the very ferocious rupa. The shape of shape is not the physical shape. Swarupam means what is the real form of that snake. Like that, he could guess. Yatasmin hrade pravishya eva kaliya sarpaha avashyam maraniyaha. In this lake entering, this Kaliya Sarpaha is to be surely, necessarily to be killed. Tadayeva etat yamuna jalam sarvopayoga yogyam bhavet. Then only this yamuna jala, this yamuna water, sarva upayoga yogyam, sarvopayoga yogyam bhavet. Then only it shall be useful for all the purpose of all the people. Etasya kaliyasya parivariyaha itare sarpaha vrindavane sancharantaha janan tada pidayanti. And the other snakes of this kaliya sarpa, they are here and there in the Vrindavana, moving. It bites the people and it disturbs their lives. Kaliyasya Mardanena tesham pida api nivarita bhavishyati. By the killing of Kaliya, the trouble given by other snakes also gets removed. It will get removed. Nivarita bhavishyati. It will get removed. Vrindavanastaha gopaha bhitim vina sarvatra sancharam kartum arihanti. Iti alochitavan Krishnaha. So by doing this, the cowboys of that Vrindavana area, without fear, they can go everywhere like that. Evam chintayan saha hradasya tiram parishilitavan. Thinking so, Krishna examined the banks of that lake. Tate parnadi rahitaha shushkaha kaschana kadamba vrikshaha tena drishtaha. So in the bank of that lake, he saw a tree, dry tree, without any leaves and all. He saw one kadamba vrikshaha, one type of tree. Etasmatu vrikshataha utplavanam kritam chet hradasya madhya bhagaha praptum shakyate iti nishchitya saha pratyagatavan. So from this tree, if I jump, then I can enter the mid of this lake. Like that, thinking, he came. Yatasya nishchayasya vishayam saha kamapi namuktavan. And he didn't tell this his decision to anyone. Saha kakshe sthitam rajjum parshve kshiptavan. And he threw that rope he had with him. Kakshe means on the arms. Venum mitrasya haste dattavan. And he gave the flute to his friend Padaraksham ekatra sthapitavan. He placed his footwear at one location. Vastrena katim badhva kadamba vriksham arudhavan. Tying his waist part with cloth, he climbed that kadamba tree. Hastam unniya ho ho iti dhvanim utpadya hrade utpatitavan. So, raising his hand, ho ho, like that, making sound, he jumped into that. You can see he jumped into that lake. Krishnasya utpadanatah jalam kinchit unnatam utpatitam. So, by this the water got sprayed up because of his falling. Okay, so there this episode ends. So Krishna is now youth and he started marrying. You will see Krishna marries many people in this Krishnavatara. And hope you liked this episode, and I will meet you in another episode. Take care. Bye-bye.